How I fixed my portfolio for my dream job. Your dream studio isn't rejecting you because you're not good enough. It's because your portfolio isn't speaking their language. What we will talk about, viewers will learn the exact changes I made that turned my portfolio from ignored to interview ready. Who am I? My name is Dwayne Elahie. I'm a CG Supervisor, been in the industry for 20 plus years, been mentoring live, in person, and online for 15 plus years, hundreds of students, many with which have 70K in annual salary now. Here are the places I've been at: EA, Electronic Arts, ILM, Industrial Light and Magic, Pixar, Disney, DreamWorks, Sony ImageWorks, a lot of places. You could look at my IMDb. We haven't met yet, but you've met my work. See, such as Netflix The Witcher, James Cameron's Avatar. I was the CG rigging supervisor for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Collided with a Chance of Meatballs. You may have seen these films and TV shows: K-pop, Demon Hunters, Spider-Man, Into the Spider-Verse, Collided with a Chance of Meatballs. All these are Sony ImageWorks, where I built a lot of the tools for it, and they still use today. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Mutant Mayhem, I mentioned I am the CG rigging supervisor for that. The Netflix The Witcher, a lot of Marvel projects, Secret Invasion, Iron Man. I was involved in the first Iron Man project as well. James Cameron's Avatar, and then been discussed to work on the sequels as well with Weta and the Hunger Games, to name a few franchises. So let's get into how I fixed my portfolio. Here are 3 fixes. The first one: cut out the fluff. Make sure you remove any outdated student work and only focus on basically the 3-4 best pieces. I mentioned in an earlier video where I've seen some people who worked on a walk cycle every single day, and then their portfolio was just a walk cycle one after the other. You don't need to do that. You just have to show one that demonstrates you know how to do it, and that's all you need. If it's not adding to your portfolio, take it out. Number 2, tell a story with your portfolio. I structured my portfolio so recruiters see growth, see basically progression, see problem solving, and see the final published results. The reason why you do this is because there's no story without conflict. And when you're in a production, you're facing conflict. You have to solve problems, and you have to demonstrate what your objective are, how you progress from beginning with all the problems you had to face, and the progression of how you solved each problem to get to the final results or resolve the story. If you structure it in this manner, recruiters, hiring managers will actually take notice and pay attention. And fix number 3, show relevance. I basically tailored my portfolio to match the job description, the pipeline, the tools used by the studio. So if I worked on many projects, as you could see here, for example. If I'm working in a feature animation with a certain style, I show something that does that. If I'm doing photorealistic characters, I show something that worked in that space. And especially here, if you're dealing with like VFX, where you're actually matching with real life plates, video, and you're matching like real humans and all that, you have to show that you can integrate into it seamlessly where nobody noticed. So, and I don't have up here, but I worked on a lot of AAA games and games in general, not always AAA. And depending on the style, you have to show that you do that as well, right? You have to show relevant. If someone's asking you, let's say, to animate, and you show just modeling in your portfolio, it's not relevant to what the job description is. Quick heads up for all you 3D artists watching this. If you've been grinding away at tutorials and YouTube videos but still feel stuck, I've got something special for you. I'm hosting a 3D character rapid bootcamp workshop where I'll walk you step by step through the exact skills studios actually hire for. It's not theory. This is the stuff that got me hired and working in the industry. If you want to finally build a portfolio that gets callbacks and interviews, hit the link below and grab your spot. Seats are limited, so if you're serious about going pro, this is your chance. So to recap, trim the weak work, organize it with purpose, and align it with what the studios need. And for the next step, audit your portfolio today. Ask yourself, would I hire myself based on what I have here in a portfolio? and doesn't match what the job description or the role description doesn't match, or can you fit each thing or have something to show for each one of that for the job description? And here's a bonus tip: add short breakdowns that includes images, quick clips, bullet point explanation of what you're showing in your portfolio. This proves you understand the process, not just the final render. It gives a context. And also, the biggest mistake to avoid: don't showcase everything. Like I mentioned earlier, more is not always better. You want to show what's something relevant, get to the point, and then show it to the next, go to the next one. The wrong work can cost you the right opportunity. What are your thoughts? Leave comments below.